sweethearts, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a long time since we met. It's been almost like 3 months, I guess, because I recently gave birth to a baby girl, and that's why I have been a little busy. Jan was like the last month of my pregnancy, and it was really difficult for me. Like, had a lot of physical difficulties at that time, so I couldn't film much. And on Feb 1st, I gave birth to my baby girl. If you're following me on Instagram, you already know that. So I was just taking my time to, adjust and get back to my normal routine. Excuse my double chin all throughout the video. Yes, I have put on a lot of weight. So today I thought I would just do a very chilled out, relaxed video. I got a few items from the drugstore, like affordable makeup bits, and I thought instead of showing you like a haul video, I would just, try it on and like talk to guys and tell you guys my first impressions, like thoughts on each product. And if you want to know how I got this really simple look, please keep watching. So I have already filled my brows and primed my face, and I have a new foundation to test out, which is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation plus Concealer. I got the shade 05 Warm Beige. I really hope this is the right shade for me, because for foundations and concealers, when you order online, it can be a little tricky. Like, you cannot always expect to get the right shade. Foundation is highly raved by a lot of YouTubers, but when I checked online for the reviews, they were having like mixed opinions. And this foundation is medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula, long wearing, water resistant and sweat proof. Wow, that's a lot of claims. So let's see how this will work. So when you open this foundation, you have a pump, which is really amazing. I love the fact that it comes with a pump. So I'm going to pump like 1 or maybe 1.5 pumps for my face. And also I have this new foundation brush, which is the Morphe 439. It's really dense and really soft. So I'm going to dip this brush onto the foundation. Oh, the color is okay. This foundation is actually having a weird scent. I don't like the scent. Okay, this foundation is definitely like somewhere between medium to full coverage. Not completely full coverage, but it's like, somewhere between the medium and full range. So I'm really happy with the coverage. This brush actually is not leaving many streaks. So this foundation is definitely not matte. It looks a little dewy on my skin. I do have pretty dry skin during the winter times. Like, it's usually normal, but I do have a little dry area around the mouth. So far, first impressions wise, I really like the foundation. Like, the finish of the foundation is really nice. The coverage is pretty good. And overall, it looks really natural on the skin. So I don't have a new concealer, so I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Let's just buff that out using this brush, which is the Morphe M335. So I'm just going to use my trusty Rimmel Stay matte powder to kind of like set my under eyes. And I'm using this Real Techniques setting brush to set the under eyes. So I got this Essence Satin Touch blush in the shade Satin Bronze, and it's this beautiful bronzy shade. And I'm going to use this as my bronzer today. Let me just swatch it. It feels really smooth, and it's got this really nice sheen to it. It's not shimmery, like, it's perfect. It's this velvety satin finish. Like, it's true to its word. I like it already. Let me see how this applies on my face. So I'm going to take this contouring brush by Real Techniques to apply this. It is a little powdery, but that's okay. Just gonna apply it on my cheeks. Ooh, it's nice and pigmented. It's really warm. I like warm bronzes. It's really nice and blends really well. I'm just gonna bronze up my forehead. So this Essence Satin Touch blush really surprised me. Like, I didn't expect it to be really good, but I think I'm gonna get a couple of more shades. Like, for the price, it's just wow. So moving on to blush, I have a new blush to try out, which is a very, very popular brush from the drugstore. Okay, it is the Milani Baked blush in the shade Luminoso. Okay, it comes with a brush as well, and there's a tiny mirror also. And the color, oh my god, it's so beautiful. I think I'm in love. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm just gonna grab my blush brush. Wow. Nice. This blush is giving such a beautiful sheen to my cheeks. And it's nice and pigmented too. I totally understand what the hype is all about. So moving on to highlighter, this is also a very popular highlighter, especially on the affordable range. This is the Wetnwild Megaglo Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. I believe they have another shade as well, which is called Crown of My Canopy, I think. And this one is more like a pinky champagne-y shade, and the other one is more for like deeper skin tones, like a golden brown sort of a shade. So this is the one which I got. Oh, it's nice. Definitely pigmented and intense, but not in a bad way. Wow. I don't know if the camera is catching it, but this highlighter is looking really nice. Just gonna apply it a little bit on the bridge of my nose, also my chin. This one is definitely a win-win because for the price and the quality you get is really, really nice. Like, it's so difficult to usually find like good drugstore highlighters. Usually it's not pigmented, sometimes it's not intense, sometimes it's just, you know, very powdery and all that. It does not apply well. But this one is the bomb.com. You should definitely get it if you find it. Like, just snatch it and run. Okay, so for eyes, I just have one eyeshadow and it is by Coloupop. It is in the shade Gameface. It's a really pretty copper shade. So I have a new blush, which is this NYX HD blush in the shade Amber. And it's this beautiful pinky mauve blush. So I already have blush on. I'm going to use this as my crease shade. I'm going to apply a little bit of translucent powder on my eyes just to set the eyes. I'm going to take this brush, which is the Morphe M513. I'm going to take that Essence Satin Touch blush, which is the bronzy shade, and apply that as my crease shade. So I heard the Colourpop eyeshadows are best when you apply it using your fingers. So that's what I'm gonna do. It swatches really well. Like, it's got that squishy texture. So I'm gonna apply that using my fingers on my eyelids. I really love the color. But this eyeshadow does not look that opaque. Maybe if I use a Fix Plus, this would be really nice. Okay, now I'm gonna take this brush, which is the Morphe 513 again. So I'm gonna dip that onto the NYX blush. I just want a little bit of pinkness to this eyelid. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of that Gameface shade. I'm just going for a very simple look. Nothing crazy. Then take this angled end of this brush, which is the Eco Tools brush. I'm gonna just take that Gameface shade and apply that on my lower lash line. So I'm gonna try a new eye pencil today, which is the NYX Tres Gel Pencil Liner. Okay, it looks like this. I think it comes with a sharpener at the end. Yep, this is the sharpener. Let's try it out. This pencil is actually a little dry. Like, it's not gliding on. I don't know if I got a bad piece or something. Why? I had so much hope for this one, but it's so difficult to apply. It's really hard and dry. Like, I had to go over and over and over again. I was literally poking my waterline, and that's not something you should do. So I have a new mascara, which is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This mascara is okay. Like, it can be a little clumpy, like when I'm trying to reapply it. What I like to do is I just kind of like do this and wriggle and rotate the brush as I apply. So all the product gets transferred to the lash. I feel like it applied on my lower lashes pretty well. The mascara is okay. Nothing wow about it, but it's a good mascara, like, for the price. You cannot complain. So for lips, I have a new product, which is the NYX Lingerie in the shade Exotic. I love the color. It's so beautiful. I love the color. It's really nice and pigmented. And the applicator is good. The doe foot itself is long, so it's easy to apply. And it's got a tapered end. This dried up pretty fast. Color is beautiful. I love this color. Dries pretty fast, and the applicator is really nice. This does not transfer, but for me personally, this is very drying. It accentuates all the lines on my lips. Thank God I have a gloss to try, because this feels like hell. Okay, so this is the Essence XXL Nude Lip Gloss. So I'm going to apply that on top of it. It's kind of like that nude lip gloss, so I wouldn't wear it alone because it would look really washed out on my face. I forgot one final bit. I'm gonna apply a little bit of highlighter on my brow bone and also on my inner corners. So that is the finished look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed most of the products. Like, most of the products are really good, especially the highlighter, the Milani blush, the Satin Bronzer. I loved it, but the NYX eye pencil was a total pass. I wouldn't wear it again. It's just so drying and it's really difficult to work with. I think I got a bad piece. I'm hoping I got a bad piece. And also the NYX lipstick, which is a little too dry. I love the NYX soft matte lip creams. They are amazing. I love mostly all the products from NYX. They are such an amazing brand, but liquid lipsticks can be generally a little dry. So if you are okay with such kind of a formula, you would like it. But for me, I don't personally appreciate a dry formula because my lips accentuates all the lines, like, you know, when I apply a very dry liquid lipstick. So that's why I stay far away. Please leave your feedback and suggestions in the comment section below, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, etc. I'll leave all the links below, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.